So our lesson is all about vectors. So for the first problem, a force of Newton goes to the north. A force of 10 newtons goes north, and then another force, which is 20 newtons, it goes south. So these are the given. What's required is the resultant force. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, vectors. So, do you think we have to apply Gresa format here? Or I don't think it's appropriate. Let's see. Physics proper. Okay, the first question. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have to apply Gresa format in this one. Uh, the negative sign is only limited to the table, huh? Yeah, we have to draw another Cartesian plane. Yeah. So first Cartesian plane is this one. Uh, mhm. So 10 newtons north. So let's say this is the one. 10 newtons is equal to velocity 1. Is it V? Does V stand for velocity or vector? What do you think? Vector ba? Okay. And then 20 newtons south. As you can see here. So V2 is equal to 20 N. Oh yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. So in making the table, so basically x, y, and then v1 and then v2. And then make a table out of it. And then, so what is the x value in v1? So it's 0 kasi since in the x-axis, literally find the coordinates of this one. And you can see that it's 0, 10. 0, 10. They are in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. But then, yeah, for x, it's just 0. So it's not positive, it's not negative. For y value, which is 10, it's positive 10. So, yeah, plus 10 over there. V2, the same thing. X is neither positive nor negative. 20n is negative since it is below sea level in a way. So yeah, and then what is below is the summation of vectors. So basically add them together regardless if it's positive or negative. And don't forget the unit Newton. So 0 Newton and then negative 10 Newton. So whatever is the value that we have in the summation of vectors, that is what we describe in the new Cartesian plane. So 0 newtons, negative 10 newtons, somewhere like this. Like here. Where is it? This one. And then from there, of course, don't forget to describe. So negative 10n is equal to vector v vectors. That's so weird. Anyways, yeah, summation of vectors. So the resultant, what's being what's being identified is the resultant force. 10 newtons south. Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then for a number one, we're only given a simple example. Like there's no northeast or northwest, something like that. Only one direction, either north or south. So let's try number two. Number two, a jogger runs 3.0 times 10 raised to 2 meters due east, and then 5.0 times 10 raised to 2 meters south, due south. So those are the two vectors, vector 1 and 2 respectively. Uh, First question, total distance. Yeah, total distance. I think this is just the summation. Uh, yeah, we only add. What's required in letter B is total displacement, or in other words, the resultant vector, if I'm not wrong. As long as it includes magnitude and direction. Magnitude is basically the value, the Newton value. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's whatever is in the answer that is not degree and say north of east or south of west. Just the value beside the Newton symbol. Or it's not always Newton, huh? It can be something else. It depends on the unit. So, okay. First things first, we draw the Cartesian plane. So, mhm. uh, say 3.0 times 10 raised to 2. That's just equal to 300. And then the second vector is 500 meters. So, what is due east? 300 meters. And then due south is 500 meters. Mm-hmm. So I think we can form a triangle. Remember the Black Widow technique? Mm-hmm. Let me show you the symbol or the logo of Black Widow. Ayun. Yeah, this is how we draw the triangle. Ay, wait, no. This is kind of misleading. It's supposed to be the other way around ng ganito. The diagonal line is... Wait lang kind of weird. Uh-huh. Parang horizontal yata. Yeah, parang tilt mo yung picture. And then, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you draw a triangle that's not exactly the same as that one, then yeah, your answer is going to be wrong. I mean, the representation. So, total distance. Easy lang yan. We're just gonna add, diba? So, 300 plus 500 meters is equal to 800 meters. That's the total distance. Total displacement. Okay, so after drawing the Cartesian, yeah. First, this one. How's it wrong? Yeah. You cannot draw the graph like you can't draw the triangle like this. That's not how you draw it. It's supposed to be like that and like that. Yeah. So if you visualize, it's something like this. So east and then south. And the total displacement has something to do with the hypotenuse, which is that one. All right. The table. So a squared b squared. So for V1, we have, yeah, y is 0 meters. And then for V2, 0 meters in the x. And then in the y, it is negative 500. Yeah. And then summation of vectors, we have positive 300 and negative 500 meters for x and y respectively. And from there, direction, as well as the angle, the angle, this angle. Magnitude has the Newton value. Yes, angle and the, for example, north of east, south of west. Wait lang.
Ba't malaki? Kainin mo. Okay.
Sorry about that. So after we get the summation of vectors, we can make the next Cartesian plane na. No? So x and then y. 300, negative 500. Oops. Okay. The one that appeared in the exam. Okay. Alright, so in this, so now that we made the Cartesian plane, what do we do next? We look for the angle, in other words, the bearing, and the hypotenuse. So how do we look for the angle, given that I think the adjacent is 300 meters and the opposite is 500 meters. Oh, yeah. We can use TOA. Oops. Mhm. Opposite over adjacent is equal to, what is the opposite? 500, which is the V summation Y, I think. And then V summation of X. So opposite over adjacent is V summation Y over V summation X, which is equal to 500 meters over 300 meters. You could just simply write the number, pero just to make sure that sir doesn't uh, doesn't see that we made a mistake kasi we wrote an incomplete solution. Incomplete. So, yeah, 500 over 300. Cancel the meter unit. So, basically 5 over 3. And then arctangent. Angle theta is equal to arctangent of 5 over 3, which is equal to what? Arctangent. I think it's yun. Yeah, that's correct. So we found one of the ingredients for direction. Yeah, which is the bearing or components, parang ganun, components na lang. Yeah, the unit is degree. And then hypotenuse. This is the what? The magnitude. Yun, makes sense now. Which is equal to the hypotenuse. So, how do we solve for it? Ayun, yeah. Pythagorean theorem. So, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. C squared is hypotenuse plus a squared, which is equal to yeah, either way it's still the same thing that it will yield. Mm-hmm. What did you get for magnitude? Mm-hmm. Direction? Yeah. South of east. Correct, yes. 583. Mm-hmm. Yeah, south or north first? Mm-hmm. Since it is in quadrant 4, the new Cartesian plane, the second one that we made. So south of east. Uh-huh. Total displacement is the same as resultant velocity, no? I mean, resultant vector pala. We have to memorize the, what do you call this? Which things are under scalar and which are under vector. That one's very confusing. Yeah. Wait, yeah. This is actually reliable, I bet. This is from NASA. NASA. Wait, entropy, oh. It's here. Ooh. Thermodynamics, damen. Hmm. Sir, second law of entropy ba yun? Uh, towards a state of disorder. Which one? Ah. How about force? I vector pala. I think that's where I got wrong. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wait. Oo nga, no? I bet Oppenheimer can answer that question. Frickin' Oppenheimer. Ah, yeah. Sige, sige. Convert 2.460.